Call this meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Okay, will the clerk call attendance, please? Or
All
record the attendance, I'm sorry.
Yep, all council members are present, Mr. Mayor, as well as 4 county commission members.
Thank you. Entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Please call the roll.
Duran,
Aye.
Niemeyer,
Aye.
Specker,
Aye.
Tiltonburn,
Aye.
Wendell,
Aye.
Avery,
Aye.
Collins.
Aye.
You want to call the roll? Okay, we're good. Open forum at any time. Any member of the public wish to address the council on an item not listed on tonight's agenda? Seeing none, we'll move on. Item 5, Brookings City Council public hearing adoption of Resolution 22-088, a resolution adopting the area of joint zoning authority land use plan for Brookings County and the city of Brookings, South Dakota, as provided for in SDCL 11-2, 11-4, and 11-6. Mike Struck, our Community Development Director, will review this item.
Thank you, Mayor, council members, and county commissioners. The action before you tonight is a resolution adopting the land use plans for both the city and the county that would cover the area under the joint zoning authority. According with state statutes 11-2, 4, and 6. So the actions tonight will be the city will be adopting the county's comprehensive plan, and then the county will be the plan. With the respective land use plans, the Brookings County land use plan has an area of transition around all the municipalities within the county's jurisdiction. And that area is designated for that area that is transitioning from agricultural type uses to eventually be more urban type uses in close proximity to the city. Whereas the city's land use plan identifies areas within the existing city limits as well as within our growth areas of what future urban uses could occur in those respective areas. This is a process when we started looking at updating our joint jurisdiction zoning ordinance. The city and the county partnered with First District Association of Local Governments. They did a current land use inventory of the area under consideration, identified many of the uses that are currently existing in that area, and to make sure that they would be compatible with some of the future uses anticipated within that area. This is a process that began 5 years ago. Later on in the agenda, you'll actually get to the actual ordinance itself, but the first step in this process is the adoption of the respective comprehensive land use plans for each of the governmental entities here tonight. So with that, I would stand for any questions that the council may have.
Thank you, Mike. Open the public hearing on this item. Is there any public comment on this item? Seeing none, we'll close public hearing. Entertain a motion to approve.
So moved. Second.
Any comments, questions from the council? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Niemeyer,
Aye.
Specker,
Aye.
Tiltonburn,
Aye.
Wendell,
Aye.
Avery,
Aye.
Collins,
Aye.
Duran. Aye.
Okay, motion passes. Item 5B, I'll turn that over to Ryan Krogman for the county commission side.
Thank you, Mayor. Item 5B is Brookings County Commission Public Hearing and Adoption of Resolution 22-52, a resolution adopting the area of joint zone authority land use plan for Brookings County and City of Brookings, South Dakota, as provided in South Dakota Codified Law 11-2, 11-4, and 11-6. Is there a motion to approve?
Move approval. Second.
Second. Okay, we'll open the public hearing for all proponents for the public hearing. Is there any proponents? Seeing none, is there any opponents? Seeing none, we'll close the public hearing. Open for discussion or comments from the commission. I guess I would just like to thank everybody as last 5 years put their hard work into this joint jurisdiction. I know this is the first reading and stuff, so I just want to thank both city council, county commissioners, all of the city and county people, the Brookings Utilities, and everybody who has put a lot of hard work in this. Is a long time coming, and hopefully this is the first step for a final passage in December. So please call the roll.
Pierce,
Aye.
Jensen,
Aye.
Bartley,
Aye.
Krogman,
Aye.
motion carries.
Okay. Item 6, ordinances, first readings. Item 6A, introduction and first reading on City Council Ordinance 22-037 and Brookings County Commission Ordinance 22-05. Ordinances adopting the joint jurisdiction zoning ordinance for the City of Brookings and Brookings County. Mike Struck, Community Development Director, will review this item.
Thank you, Mayor and council members and county commission members. The ordinance before you tonight is the joint jurisdiction zoning ordinance that comes to you with unanimous recommendation from both the city and county. You can see the area that it encompasses on the overhead screen. It's that area in kind of the greenish outlined box. The red outline is the current joint jurisdiction area. So you can see as we decrease the boundaries a little bit to the west, but then we added some areas to the south and southeast closer to the interchange down there at Highway 324. This is a long time coming. The existing joint jurisdiction ordinance was adopted in 1980 and has seen very few amendments to it over the years. This is a process started 5 years ago with a subcommittee consisting of 7 county representatives and 6 city representatives. They spent a few years working on this and put forth a recommendation to the respective planning commissions of both the city and the county. And then they met on a pretty pandemic hit. We took a pause and then reconvened again in 2021 and continued moving forward. The ordinance itself was recommended for approval in June. There's some boundary areas that we had to work through, and those boundaries were resolved, I believe, in October of 2022. The main areas that changed is with the proposed ordinance. If you're in the joint jurisdiction area and you're zoned ag, you would follow the ordinance before you this evening. There'd be a separate Board of Adjustment established consisting of 3 county representatives and 2 city representatives that would hear variance requests and conditional uses for those areas within the ag. Areas zoned other than ag, your commercial, residential, industrial areas, would follow the city's zoning ordinance. And the primary reason for that is it's expected at some point in time in the future that they will become part of the city of Brookings, and therefore, as development is occurring, you should just build to city standards and follow the city's zoning regulations so that you can easily transition into the city when annexation occurs. In a nutshell, that is, the most significant changes in the ordinance, and I would stand for any questions you may have.
Okay, thanks, Mike. Is there any public comment on this item? Close public comment. Does council or commission have any questions or comments? Okay, second reading on this action on this item is scheduled for December 20, 2022. This ends the joint session of tonight's agenda, and we can take a brief recess, set the room for the final item. Thank you.
Thank you.
The agenda is presentation and reports, Brookings Police Department Citizen Police Academy graduation. And Officer Asmus up to the podium here with the mic.
Council, staff, other guests, thank you for being a part of this First Responder Academy. This year marks the first year back since 2019 and has been an overwhelming success because of the group of people you see before you this evening. Jake and I are proud of how this program has taken off and grown since its relaunch. And as a graduate of the class of 2016, I am amazed by the citizens' willingness to learn about the Brookings area first responders and the tasks that are set before us. The program was scheduled for 3-hour classes once a week for 11 weeks, but due to this group's engagement and the instructor's knowledge, most were over 4 hours. The Citizens First Responder Academy has grown immensely since its launch in 2010, an expansion from a 6-week program to 11 weeks. Jake and I would like to thank the following: Chief Drake, Sheriff Stanwyck, Chief Heaton of the University Police Department, Chief Bolzer, Gordon with the Brookings Ambulance, the Brookings Squad of the South Dakota Highway Patrol, Judge Howard, Molly Ramlow of Court Services, Tiffany McMullen of Parole, State's Attorney Dan Nelson, Special Agent Collars of South Dakota DCI, Brookings Police Department Detectives, and the Special Response Team. And finally, Michael Logan of the Swiftel Center for the use of his facility last week. Without these people, we have an idea, but would not have a program. Please let's take a moment, put our hands together to thank them. Mayor, presentation. Am.
Do we want to do a group photo later then?
Yeah, we'll probably do a group photo after the fact.
There you go.
Thank you. Emily will get the pictures as we go.
Great.
Hillary? Nick? Stephanie? Kelby? Erica? Kayla? Ashley? Casey? Jen? Riley? Eric? Deb? And Jerry? And that is everybody.
So obviously we all want to do a group picture. I'm pretty impressed with this class. This was a little bigger than I think you guys assumed it was going to be.
It is.
And it lasted how long?
It was 11 weeks, and they were slated for 3 hours, and we were at least 4 hours every night.
A true commitment. Congratulations, all of you.
Do it up here, and then if council wants to get in with it. Are you guys gonna photobomb it?
Okay, okay, so, all right. Let's see, we gotta get, okay, this might be, we gotta get, so we can see, everybody's gotta see us. And so, Joey, I think I'm having a trouble, yeah, we need to get you and Bonnie, maybe get you up there a little bit closer in that window between Wayne and, okay, there we go. And Bree, we can, and Bonnie a little more toward the mayor. There we go. Okay. So you guys, I think, are pretty good. Now we just need to make sure we see, I think we need, sir, we need to see your face a little bit better. There we go. That's good, I think. Okay. What do you all think there? Do we have everybody's faces showing? Okay. So we have, so we're going to take lots of photos. So to just freeze, okay, until we tell you we're done. So I'm going to let Emily go first, and Mondale's also shooting. We've got some others, and I will also. So you can just look at one camera at a time, right? Big smile. We always have to have enough backup, right? And Mondale's going to come up from the register and shoot also. And then I will shoot next. And then if there are family members who want to shoot, we'll do that too. All right, now it's my turn, okay? All right, wonderful. You did not know just how this would be such an important part of it, did you? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. And another one there. 1, 2, 3, smile. I'm gonna have the mayor just a titch. That way, just a titch, just a titch. Okay, there we go. That's good. Okay, wonderful. Smile. All right. And so how about if we let family members come up if they want to grab some quick? Okay. Any family members want to come up and shoot? Or did you get what you wanted? Okay. One more. Very good. Very good. Don't be shy. Yes. All right. I think we have enough that we should have a good one in there. Okay, thank you all.
Okay, so basically, we just got to do cleanup here. We have a meeting coming up on the November 22nd. We'll have a couple second readings. Do we have any first readings, Bonnie? At this time, we don't. And then we'll have some liaison reports, and most likely an SDSU report. And with that being said, does any member of the council have anything they want to bring up this evening? Something on the agenda for the future? Seeing none, entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Been moved and second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nobody's opposed. Meeting adjourned.